This is to all my Asian brothers and sisters. Why you no speak up? No, but for real, why don't you speak up? Obviously, this whole situation with Floyd has blown up, and it is something that you absolutely, if you're living on this earth, you cannot absolutely avoid the news that has been going on. And can I just have a moment of vulnerability here? Because I too, as an Asian, did not speak up. And in all the incidences where blacks have been oppressed, and there's been many occasion after occasion where you hear it on the news, and I, as an Asian who is super privileged, read it, seen the news, said, oh, that's sad, and then moved on with my day. And that should not happen anymore. Now, what I think, and I don't really talk about this stuff, and honestly, I'm still new to all of this as well. So I just want to speak in a place of vulnerability with y'all, because this is just what my thoughts were. And I really think that it's time to speak up. As an Asian, we are minority, but we are the model minority, right? Yes, we are not the white American that has all the super white privilege, but you gotta admit, Asians have hella privilege as well. Like it's realistic. It's sure, like there are Asians that face oppression, that face racism as well. But I mean, just because we're Asian, that doesn't discredit anything that has happened, right? And I just want to talk about the fact that as Asians, we don't speak up. We hear about incidences about black oppression, but none of us say anything or speak our opinion. And I think that's part of our culture. Our culture is to keep our mouth shut, to stay quiet, to shelter in, right? As soon as other people start talking and sharing their opinions, Asians typically tend to hold back. And that shouldn't be the case, right? In America, long live America, we have equal rights, and we have our own opinion that we need to share and voice as well. And I'm just curious, if you're Asian and you've heard about this whole Floyd case and you haven't really talked about it at all with anyone, to even in person, it doesn't have to be on social media, you know, but even in person, give this a like. You don't have to comment or anything like that. But I'm just curious, like, why are Asians typically the ones that are not speaking up the most out of all the types of races? Like, I look at my feed, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, or any kind of social media, I see whites, I see blacks, I see browns speak up about this topic, sharing their opinion or participating in Black Tuesday or whatnot. But Asians kind of don't say anything. I don't really see anyone posting about anything, or any Asian talking to me about anything. So it brings me to question and wonder, like, what's going on? What about my community? Why aren't we speaking up? Like, we're just as equal in this environment, in this community, just as anyone else. You know, just to give an example of how we can speak up, or we can do something to create change, is that we don't have to like go out and speak and protest necessarily, but we can definitely try to educate ourselves. Again, vulnerable moment, I was not educated in black oppression, white privilege. Like, I knew of it, but I didn't know the depth of it, right? And so ever since this Floyd case broke out and I realized how big it got, I was shook. I got woke. Because I was like, wait, there's something much bigger going on, and I need to understand what's happening. I need to understand the American history behind this. I hate history. Those of you who know me know that I hate history. But I said, I need to step up and learn about this, because this is just as important. So I educate myself, and guess what? I have my classmate from physical therapy school, one of my close friends. He was a groomsman for my wedding. I was a groomsman for his wedding. He's black. And I texted him right away. I said, hey bro, can I just ask you something? You know, how are you taking the Floyd case? What are your opinions on it? Like, what is your stance on this whole thing? You know, when I was watching the video and I was seeing Floyd's face on the floor with someone's knee on his neck, I was just thinking about, dude, if that was you, my brother, where your face was on the floor, I would be absolutely freaking pissed, right? And it really made me understand, like, I think that's how we should be viewing the world with any type of oppression, is any brother or sister that has to face oppression or any type of negativity in this world that is not, where equality is not equal. We should be empathetic, and we should think about, what if that was my brother or my sister or my mom or dad that was facing that? How would that make me feel? And I believe that your actions will be so different than, oh, that's sad, and then move on throughout your day. But anyway, I said, hey bro, hey brother, hey Trey, I have no one else to talk to about this, and I really want to ask you what your opinions are and what you believe, and what's your thoughts? You know, I left it open-ended. And I said, I'm your brother's keeper. In the Bible, I'm not going to go into that. Anyway, I said, I'm your brother's keeper. And he really appreciated that I reached out to him. Back to topic, Asians. Why you no speak out? Huh? Why you no speak out? I think it's important. I want to know. And if you want to have a conversation with me, because I am just as privileged to not educate, right? When I'm currently educating myself and learning to take the steps. But if you are the one that is like, hey, I want to talk to someone about it, I'm not really sure how to handle this situation because I'm not black, I'm not white, I don't have white privilege, I'm not oppressed. I'm here to talk to you and just share what I have to say, and I want to hear what you have to say, because I'm learning too, to be honest. But I do know that what happened was not right to Floyd and to all the histories of black oppression, and that we as a community, as a human race, need to fight for our brother's keeper. We need to be our brother's keeper, and we need to fight for our brothers and sisters that are not treated equal in America here. And we as humans need to treat each other with respect and dignity, and treat others as you would treat yourself. And we shouldn't view them any differently just because of the color of their skin. But that's all I have to say. But mainly, if you resonate with this, let me know. I'm here to talk to you. Have a great one.